Today we'll be exploring the different ways that you can use your personal dashboard to support your role as a local coordinator. So the aim of the webinar today will for it to be around 30 minutes, but could be a little bit more or less depending on the number of questions asked. So as I said, it's being recorded and will be uploaded to the Heart Foundation website within the next few days or so. See how long it takes for me to download. I'd also like to start this webinar by acknowledging that the Heart Foundation is spread across many of our traditional lands, and we pay respect to all traditional owners of these lands and those under custodial law are charged with nurturing and protecting country. We pay respect to elders past, present and emerging. So the aim today is to make this webinar as interactive as possible. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and type it in the Q&A function, which you'll find at the bottom of your screen in the control panel. So the Q&A feature allows me to view all your questions, whereas sometimes in the chat they can be missed amongst other things. So yeah, if you just type in your message and press send, I will be able to see it. And I'm very keen to answer all your questions. So after going over a few of the features of the dashboard with you all, just so we can cover off the major things, I'll dedicate the rest of the webinar to answering your questions. Perfect, so let's make a start for it, shall we? So I'm going to start at the logical first place, which would be the Heart Foundation Walking website homepage. And so to access the Heart Foundation Walking website, just open up your internet browser and type in the web address walking.heartfoundation.org.au. You can add the www if you want, if you feel fancy, but it's not necessary. So this is the Heart Foundation Walking homepage. I'll just do a quick scroll just so you can get a feel for it. You're more than welcome to explore it in your own time, but today we'll be heading straight to the dashboard, which you can access by clicking the login button just in the top right hand side of the web page header. So to log in, you just click the button and here you'll be prompted to enter your email address. So this is the email address you used when first registering with Heart Foundation Walking and your password. So if you've lost your password, no worries, just click the lost password button under the login box and a new password will be emailed to you. And if you want the system to remember your password, just click remember me and then click login. So I'm just going to log in with my local coordinator profile here. It's not too interesting, unfortunately. I've only got 3 walkers attached. Hopefully everyone here has a little bit more than that. Luke helped me out with this, so thank you, Luke. Fantastic. And I'm on a public computer, so I'm not going to press remember me. I am going to press log in here. Perfect. So once you've successfully logged in, I'm not going to go to that, your personalized profile page will appear. So the online profile has many features that are designed to help you in your role as local coordinator. So running an eye over this page, you'll find the local snapshot, which provides a summary of your data, including the number of walkers, groups, total walks achieved, time and program, and the last attendance log submitted. Oh, actually not there, just the title, time and program, full stop. If just below that, you've got My Groups, which provides a summary of walking groups that you're local coordinator for. And if you look to the left side panel, on the top you'll find the walk tracker. So here you can view your total amount of walks and how many walks are left until your next milestone for the walker recognition scheme. And just below the walk tracker are the red function boxes. So this is what we'll be focusing predominantly on today. You can use these red function boxes, should I say, to manage your own information and your group's information. So looking down the list of boxes, you've got join a group, there we are. So this is where you can search for a new group to attend. You've got overview, which returns you to the main page. So this home page here. Generate report. This allows you to generate Excel spreadsheets with really useful information about your walkers and walking groups. And we'll be talking a little bit about that one. You've got resources, which is where you can obtain marketing and educational materials to help with your role. You've got manage user, which allows you to search for specific walkers and modify or delete their details. Add user, pretty self-explanatory, where you can register a new walker. Manage group, and it allows you to view, edit, or delete your walking groups. create group, once again, register a new group. But record attendance. So Walk Organizer would generally be using this function, but it is still available to you here. And this is where you can record walkers' attendance from your profile. You can print new attendance logs as well. So those are the physical attendance logs, or adjust previous attendance logs. And finally, you've got recruit users. So this sends a pre-formatted email inviting someone to join a walking group. So today I want to explore with you 4 of these boxes that I think are most relevant to your role as a local coordinator. And that is manage group, manage users, generate report, and resources. However, if you do want to learn how to use any of the other boxes, or you're just curious, pop your question in the Q&A box below and I'll get to it straight after. Perfect, so let's start with manage group. So just clicking on that here. This function allows us to view and amend group details, including walk details, changing the walk organizer, and disabling groups who may be temporarily inactive or permanently closed. You also have the option to view the group's participants and record attendance through this function. So there's really a lot of things you can do through manage group. So when you click on manage group, as I just did, it'll bring you to this page, which lists all the groups you're LC for. So I've got my one Linley group here. And to the side of each group, you have the option to edit, disable or enable if it's already disabled, or view participants. So say you receive a call from a walk organizer that they've decided to change something about the walk, say the meeting point of the walk. To do this, you would simply press the edit button. And this brings you to all the group details. So you would scroll down to the meeting point. So let's say office. We're no longer meeting at the office, we're meeting at the office car park. So I'm happy with that. All the other details are correct. So I can see here the walk details, how frequently, distance, speed, the time of day, Saturday 10 AM, beautiful. And then most importantly, at the end, remember to click submit. And this ensures that any changes you've made will be changed within the system as well. So as you can see up here, it's all been updated group walking, team walkers. And so this new information is reflected on the Heart Foundation Walking website so that current walkers and new potential walkers can view the new meeting point. Just please be aware that it might take about 24 hours for the changes to be live on the website. If it's anything after that, just give us a call or send us an email and we'll follow it up for you. Perfect, so now we've just done a brief rundown of manage group. Let's explore manage users. So that's just the red function box on the left here, manage user. So this function can be used to update walkers' contact details, as well as adding or removing walkers from a group or Heart Foundation Walking in general. So when you click manage users, it brings you to this page, which lists all the walkers within all your groups that you're LC for. If you have a lot of walkers, I'd really recommend using the search function at the top here to find the walker you're looking for. So you can do first or last name or both. For each walker, you can view on this screen their contact details, their number of walks, whether they're part of the walker recognition scheme or not, their status, so either walker, organizer, or coordinator. And then you also have the option to, and then you also can see what groups they're in. So if you click here, they're part of the Heart Foundation team walkers. Very exclusive group, it looks like. So let's explore another scenario. So maybe a walker would like to change their role to walk organizer of a group. Perhaps they want to be a secondary walk organizer to accommodate for social distancing now. So what you would do is within Walker, you press the edit button, which is next to the walker's name. So here you have the option to edit all of the walker's details. So you can see all the details here. But what we're going to do, because we want to change the role of the walker from walker to walk organizer, we're going to click change role, which is in the top right of the screen. So once I click that, I simply select the new role. So I want them to be walk organizer. And now you do have to pop in the preferred contact method here. So let's say email. Would you like to receive free resources? So this would be in the Walk Organizer kit that's sent out. I'll just say no for the sake of this, so I don't have to put in all the details. And then please click confirm to make sure you're, I think I'm going to have to. And then I simply press save. So once you save that, that will trigger our systems to send the Walk Organizer training to this walker. And once completed, you'll have another Walk Organizer for the group. It's really important that walkers' details, especially Walk Organizer details, are kept current for communication purposes, but especially now as well for contact tracing purposes as part of the Heart Foundation Walking COVID Safety Plan. Probably change that back in a bit because I don't want there to be no walkers in my Heart Foundation Walking group. It's all right. For the sake of this, I'll keep them as a Walk Organizer here. Perfect. So the next feature that we're going to explore a little bit here. Oh, I just see a Q&A. Oh, perfect. So questions come in from Natalie here. Are there any COVID requirements for walking groups, e.g. COVID safe plans? Yes, there is, Natalie. So we do have a Heart Foundation Walking COVID Safe Plan. So you can find this on our website. It would have also been emailed out to everyone. But I can direct you to that just after I finish this part of the dashboard, and I can show you exactly where it is on our website. Actually, perfect. If Luke, if you're here as well, if it's possible to enter the URL into perhaps Natalie's question or somewhere in the Q&A function, that would be fantastic. Great. All right, I'll keep going. So the next thing we're going to look at here is the generate report function. So this is on the left-hand side again. I'm going to click generate report. So when I was in LC, I found this incredibly useful for grant applications, internal reporting, especially within councils or other submissions. So when you click on the generate report button, you'll see this lovely page. And if you click on the drop-down box menu, you'll see there's many options for reports which can be generated. So you've got such as all participants, where I'll give you participant details collated together, all groups, group details collated together. You can look at other host organizations perhaps you could collaborate with, or the recruitment option here. So you simply click the report you want, let's say all groups, you click generate report, and then you can see down the bottom here, I've got an Excel spreadsheet that's been generated. So I'll just click on that here to bring it up, and I'll share my screen. So this is what it looks like here. It's not too exciting because I only got one group, but you can see the day it was created, the host organization, just some information about the group here. And you can also see if you have quite a few groups, how many walks are kind of offered per week as well, which is really great data. So I'm just going to exit out of that here. Great. So yeah, you're able to generate reports that consolidates a lot of information, including total number of walkers and walks achieved, number of new walkers, demographic information about the walkers, so you can see breakdown of gender perhaps. You can find new walk organizers, total number of groups. Also within the recruitment report, this one here, you can find how many people were recruited between certain days as well. So you can extract, perhaps compare month to month, or you can even compare like year to year and see exactly how you're tracking for that month. So finally, I'm just going to explore the resources tab, which is to the left here, before I open the webinar up to more of your questions. So when you click on the resources button, you'll be transported to this page, which is located on the Heart Foundation Walking website. Here you'll find a wide range of resources to establish and maintain walking groups. So if you have a quick look within these here, you'll see that there's 4 sections. So you've got documents and forms, so I'll click on that first. Here you can find Heart Foundation Walking handbooks. So these are fantastic materials for walkers and walk organisers. A lot of information is included in the training, but it's great as a refresher as well. You've got walking registration forms, so perhaps some walking groups would like to have a few physical forms of the registration forms if they have new walkers that aren't particularly good with technology. You've got the walker resource order form. So here you can order various Heart Foundation walking materials such as brochures or name tags, and that's next. We've got the Heart Foundation walking checklist, walkability checklist, should I say. This is fantastic to remind walk organisers of, or even yourself if you're planning a new walking route. So you can see within the checklist, see if I can open this up quickly. Here we are. So I'll scroll down. It's got lots of information about what makes a walkable route. Then you've got your actual checklist here, where you can see are the footpaths free from obstructions? Are there trees to provide shade? And so initially when setting up a walk, this is a fantastic resource to kind of make sure that it's meeting the requirements of all the walkers. We've also got certificate templates that you're free to use and are editable. We've got our strength and stretching exercise posters. So these were developed during COVID-19 with everyone being inside. And so you've got lots of cool, I'll show you what it looks like actually. It's very cool to look at. So you've got strength and stretching posters that are age friendly as well. And then, okay, so that's a summary of the documents and forms folder. I'll take you to the marketing, advertising and promotion folder here. So within this folder here, you have lots of marketing collateral that can be used to either promote your groups or recruit new walkers or walk organisers, and they're all editable as well. So I'll give you an example here. Say you're wanting to promote an event. You click on this, and as you can see, you can enter in date, time, location, specific name, email, phone number, and you can also insert a sponsor logo if you have one here. So there's lots of different types that you can look through here, and also an event guide down the bottom. If you were thinking of planning a big event, perhaps not the right time right now, but in the future, you can always refer to that for ideas. Perfect. So we've got the Heart Foundation merchandise here. So this just directs you to the Heart Foundation shop, where you can find all Heart Foundation merchandise, such as the Heart Foundation walking polo shirts as well, that are quite popular. And finally, I've just taken you to the ongoing education folder here. So within this folder, you'll find lots of educational materials. So you've got your induction here that everyone would have done when they first entered the program. We've also got our webinars. So webinars, I guess, such as these are advertised on the events page. But if you do miss them or want to revisit any of them, they'll be put on this webinar presentation page. So you can find our latest webinar on walking in the time of COVID. I did a webinar on how to navigate Facebook, which was very popular for walk organisers. Walking for older adults, which contains lots of contemporary evidence. Some tips for social media, walking in nature, and hosting a Heart Foundation walking event. And there's also a arthritis webinar that I'll be putting up there soon. Perfect, so that's a brief rundown of Dashboard for everyone here. So I'll navigate back to my dashboard, and I'll open the webinar up to questions. I see one's coming from Angela. Angela said, can you see total number of walks for multiple groups for the whole year for groups I manage? I need that for reporting. Yes, I can't see why not. So, oh, I see what you mean, Angela. Yeah, so you may need to do some, a little bit of maths, but Excel can help you with that. So you can, on the report here, it's a little difficult to show with just one group, but you would click Generate Report, and then I would go all groups and generate that report. And then I'll share the Excel spreadsheet again. So if you go across, it'll show you, well, it'll just be one here. But with Excel, you can put in a formula where it can count up so many boxes within this frame, and then I would just multiply that by 52. Yeah, but that is a, I'll just check in with Luke. Luke, can you turn your microphone on? Is there any other way that you could see how Angela would be able to do that other than just timesing the number by 52?
I was just looking into it. I think we've put up a request to our IT team to actually add this data into this spreadsheet here. So hopefully within the next month, it should actually have a total walks like data. So you'll be able to see how many walks have been completed.
Fantastic. Well, that's good news. Thank you. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, it may be a little bit of Excel work for now, Angela, but yes, we are getting onto that. Perfect. Any other questions? I'll bring it back to the home page here and bring my face back on the screen as well. I'll just double check there was nothing in the chat as well. No. Fantastic. I'll just wait one more minute for questions here. Okay, well, doesn't look like we're getting any more through, so hopefully it means that I was able to answer your questions. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me today, everyone. If you'd like any more information or access to Heart Foundation walking resources, please just email walking@heartfoundation.org.au, or you can call the helpline, which is 13 11 12, and you'll be directed through to us. But yeah, this webinar is also being recorded and will be available on the Heart Foundation walking website within the resources section that we've all seen now within the next few days or so. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. You've all been given my personal work email address as well. So if you want to send anything through that I touched on and you'd like to learn a little bit more about, just email me about it. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Remember to stay active and enjoy the rest of your day.